Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Back again, show you some results of a Facebook Marketplace find. We haven't done much lately in terms of flea markets or the like. We're getting clamped down again with the virus in terms of the things that we can do here in the beautiful state of New Jersey, and that kind of limits us. Facebook Marketplace is still a one-on-one connection, and if you appropriately distance yourself and be respectful of all the things we're being asked to do, then I guess it's still something that can work out for us. So I contacted a seller who had advertised 4 poles for fishing, saltwater fishing, and I did what I normally do, and that is to ask, do you have anything else for sale? And they did, and so I wanted to show you the results of that. Before I do, I want to thank our first responders and frontline personnel fighting this pandemic. It really is appreciated. Those struggles that you go through on a day-to-day basis are unimaginable, and whether you're in law enforcement, healthcare, teaching, frontline supply chains, manufacturing, making those masks and respirators and the like, thank you again for all it is that you do. So let's take a quick look here and see some of the things that I purchased. And I'd say I paid a fair price for them, but I will look forward to restoring some of these and showing you some of these in the videos to come. So the first one is a rod and reel combination. It's the old Penn Seaboy number 85. It has the kind of the cone handle as opposed to the traditional football knob you may be used to seeing on the Penn reels. This one is in good shape. It has the plastic Bakelite sides and spool, and this one overall, I'll take the line off and we'll go work on that. So that comes on kind of a value rod. It's a no-name rod, but it's certainly capable of going fishing, and we'll restore that and get that out there fishing again. Second one up then is kind of one that we're used to seeing. This is a Penn 65. It's the Long Beach reel, and the Long Beach reel was the larger of the 2 Long Beach reels in this size and format. The 60 was the smaller framed one. The reel overall is in nice condition. Again, we're going to remove the line. We'll do a cleanup on this. The pole is an absolutely beautiful pole. That's what I dropped, trying to find out if there was a maker's mark on it, but I can't find that. So regardless, it's in good condition and it deserves to go fishing again, and it will. The third one was actually a 2-piece outfit, so maybe I won't bang this one around as much. This is one that I don't think I've done, although I've done some in the series. This is a Ryobi SX5. These are great saltwater surf reels. I know Chris will be happy to see that one. And circa 1970s or 80s, kind of competed with the Daiwa Silver Series and the Penn Silver Series. I'm not sure if this was made in Japan or Korea, but the reel is a nice one. I will take this one apart and I will show you that as part of the video. So that was what was on Facebook, and when I got there, the fellow said he had other stuff. If I would be interested, I can make him an offer. I did. I think we made a fair price. Line, I never trust line when I get line at a any kind of sale, whether it's a Facebook sale or a flea market or that. I just don't know the age of it. It is subject to breaking down over time, so I generally just throw it away. So there's no trust in that. I don't want to lose a big fish to old line. So we got 2 of them here. We got that, and we got a 15-pound with strand. The other thing is you never know how much line is remaining on the spool. I can see the spool through here, so I know there isn't much line on there, and so it's not worth saving. All right, we have a Daiwa Shockwave, or a Daiwa Wave. I guess it's not the Shockwave. This one's in nice condition. It's a bigger reel. I think it's the 60, maybe even the 80 size. Well, it's a 5000B, but it's an awful big 5000 for a reel. This one was made in China. It's on the lower end of the selling price scheme. It's probably around $29. Looks like we need to do a little bit of work on that bail before we, there we go, before we put it back together. I haven't done one of these, so I'll probably do a video on that. Here's another Ryobi. This one is the SB4 single ball bearing reel. black format, graphite case, probably just a little bit newer than the other one. And for what it is, it seems to be working fine. We'll tune that one up. Maybe I'll do a video on that as well. So the Ryobi SP4. I just did one of these. This is the Penn Power Graph. I didn't do this one. I did the 3000 size. But this is the Power Graph. And this one's running smooth. And this was kind of an interim reel. It was about a 2 or 3 year span in the early 2000s. It used a graphite case as opposed to a metal case. It was on the budget end of the Penn line as opposed to, say, the Spin Fishers and the like. And this one will go fishing again for sure. Next up then is a Shakespeare Alpha. I like these for a rear drag fishing reel of the time. These are very good. This is the Alpha 2001. And this one seems to be working fine. And we'll make sure that we go ahead, service that, and get that back out. And then here's kind of the Shakespeare line circa early, like 2005, 2010 maybe. It's a Durango. It's quite a far cry from the one that I just showed you in the Alpha. This one had a nice metal case, solid metal spool, and all of the things you would be looking in a reel. This one is a plastic case, plastic spool, and this one's made in China. I'm going to guess the other one probably was not China. The other one was Korea. Yeah, so kind of shows you where Shakespeare went over time. But I don't think I've done a Durango either, so we'll make sure that we do that. But wait, there's more, as those folks always say on those late night infomercials. There's a second bag here. So let's just take a quick look at what's in that. So the ones everybody will get excited about are the two 4.0 Penn Senators in there. Yeah, they've got the traditional sea rot or boat rot or whatever you want to call it, but otherwise they're complete. They turn, they have a loud clicker, and that's all you want to know. These reels probably are 20 years old. They have the old post construction to them. It's a 4.0 Senator. The old post construction rather than the half graphite cases or even the solid posts that came along with these. This one is the Penn Senator Special 4.0. And I think I got a pair of them. One is better than the other. This one is a little bit less, but this one has a lousy clicker. That's when you troll. All the time when you troll, you wear the fork off of the click tongue. And this one may or may not be replaceable. We're going to have to find out because if it's peened on, it becomes a problem. Okay, remember that Penn 80, 85 Seaboy? Well, here's another one. And I'll tell you what, for the value and for the price of that, we can certainly put these on rods, make them available inexpensively, and have these go fishing again. And then here's the Penn Delmar. So what's the difference with the Delmar and the 85 other than color? Well, there's actually black colored 85s that came a little bit earlier. The chroming on the metal and the handle. Other than that, inside it's pretty much the same reel. And interestingly enough, I showed you that Penn 65 before, the Penn 60 Long Beach. The only difference between the Long Beach and the Delmar is the metal trim ring that goes around the side and the metal spool. So we have another, we have it, there you go. So it's like it was waiting in there just for the comparison. So here's your Long Beach 60, your Delmar 285, and your Seaboy 85, and they're all essentially the same reel mechanically. The insides are near identical. The parts can be interchanged. These have a little bit less chroming going on and substitute handle and some other things to save $1 or $2. But overall, those three reels are near identical. And I've done videos on these, so I probably will not do a video on these going forward. But at any rate, those are the finds off of Facebook. I would encourage you to look for those, and if you find them, like I said, I was responding to an ad that had 4 saltwater poles. The other one has a Finor Silver Series on it. But I was responding to the ad for 4, and I wound up with another group of reels simply by asking what else is available that they might have. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Please look forward to the videos. They will be coming. I can't give you an estimated time that I will be posting these videos, but if you have an interest in seeing one or the other, please let me know. I'll try and move them up in the queue. Since these are reels that I own, they certainly do not take precedence over my customers' reels, so I get to these as I can. And with the winter setting in, it'll be something to do on the cold days after the holiday rush here stops in terms of getting your reels repaired. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you did, please like it. If you want to see more, please subscribe and hit the notifications so that you can see all of the videos that I post, or at least become aware of them. And finally, if you have a reel that needs to be repaired, well, I do that too. And I'll be happy to send you information regarding my reel repair services simply by sending me an email on a business card that follows. So this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.